Incremental readings. Let's continue the Supermemo course, the pleasurable expansion. Now it's time for the intersection. It's the third operation you can do with subset files. So we have two subsets. Remember, the A, or blue, is what is already in the element window, and the B, or yellow, is a subset that will be loaded with the saved file. And the intersection is what is in common. To follow the same example as the last video, if B are all my leeches and A are all of my items, in this case it's a full overlap. B is inside A. But that could be the case that I have leeches, my entire collection, and items that I have seen the last week. So then is from all of the elements that I have seen, the ones that are items from the last week will be an intersection. And I can add as much more as I want. So I want to intersect with whatever I had a custom file that I did. So let's do that. So now I want, let's say, history, if you remember. Okay, so those are the last 1,000 elements that I have seen. Cool. Then I want to interject this from a file. So intersect. It's a pity here you cannot preview. You cannot sort by recency, but it's always alphabetical. It's so inconvenient. Subtract. If you remember, I did this before, and this is a file, and I want the intersection. So the elements that are found both on this file and currently the content of the browser. So let's do that. Here you go. That, if you don't remember, we have seen that this was one branch that I had plus a search on the brain. That's why the brain is highlighted. So now I have, because of the intersection, I have the elements that I have seen the last 1,000 that appear on the brain, so the text has brain, and or it was from one branch in particular from my knowledge tree that I had a lot of brain anatomy without having brain explicitly mentioned. That is quite useful. Why I did that? Because it's about the brain, but the brain substring will never appear because I have the images of brain. But brain is never mentioned, so it won't be filtered. That's why I can add this. So I can do this in conjunction. So you say, let me add those image occlusions I have about the brain. In this case, also includes brain, but it's not always the case. Like this one, what is N13, whatever. So it's then what I will do is an addition of the search of the string brain plus a branch which I have brain images and flashcards without having necessarily brain. I have an addition of that. So regardless if it's what I do achieve with this, that regardless if it's the brain it's mentioned explicitly or not, I will have it. Cool. Then with subtraction, I subtract what I didn't want to. In this case, leeches. Or something that I cannot achieve with the filter, if you remember. Something that I cannot achieve it with this window. Could be by template, let's say. Or by concept, group, or whatever. So now I have used addition and subtraction. And then from all of that, then on my history, not based on the last day, last week, but by element number. So the last 1,000, because I go to my history, do the intersection. So I will see again what I have seen from the last 1,000 that are about the brain or include brain in the text. I achieve that using addition, subtraction, and intersection in this case. That's advanced, I know, but if you want to really nitpick, that's how you can achieve it. And it doesn't require as much steps as you may think because you are saving the file. What's the limitation? Is that this is true today. If it's a month, a month later or whatever, I will have to do it again. Why? Because the saved file will be outdated. Elements will be already gone, are deleted because I applied done, or are already waiting to become outstanding. So I will need to repeat this and do a subtraction, for instance, that, hey, take out whatever is not outstanding, or take out items, or whatever you want. That's all you need to know for now. And we'll continue the last video of the section, by the way, of the subsets. That is the intersperse subsets. See you in the next video.